What is up, guys? Half Slab Bacon back with another episode of our 1.9 survival tutorial. So, boys and girls, as you can tell by the title, today's episode is going to be a little bit of an overview and a discussion on 1.9 and the changes. So, if you're watching this episode and everything has gone according to plan, and so far Mojang has assured us that it would be, but, barring any last minute changes or emergencies, 1.9 should be live today as you are watching this. And because of that, our plan for today is going to be just to kind of do some background grindy stuff, nothing too crazy, and just kind of have a little discussion about what that means and go over kind of some of the changes and what's happening moving forward, etc., etc. So I am currently playing on pre-release 4, which should be over and ended, effective, as I said, today when you are watching this. I'm playing a day ahead, of course. So what I figured we would do is we need to get our butts to the Nether pretty much ASAP and get our stuff and things done to get the villagers over here. Now, we've also discovered that enchanted golden apples, indeed, are the one that is cancelled. And I've since looked on the wiki since we did our little experiment in the last episode, and it has been updated now to be correct. So it specifically states enchanted golden apples are the ones that are no longer craftable, not just the regular golden apples. So we will, in fact, still be fully capable of making golden apples to convert our villagers, which is great because that does mean we are in fact going to go there. Hi, guy. Way. I got fire protection armor. My armor's not much good for anything else, but yeah, so I got a bit of food here. Nothing too crazy, but we do need to get this. Whoa. And there's one of the other changes we discussed. These guys are brutal. As a matter of fact, we're probably going to need ender pearls, so let's take this guy on right now and see if we survive it. There's a good chance we won't. See how lightning fast they are? And they do a lot more damage than they used to. Where'd he go? See, he's avoiding the sword. Did we get him? No, we didn't. There he is. Ha! Sucker. We didn't even get an ender pearl out of it. Ripped off. As you can see, they are in fact a lot faster. So some of the main changes, outside of the mob AI being a little smarter and a little more deadlier, is the introduction of our shield and the changes to core fighting components. A lot of that is centered around multiplayer online servers, but make no mistake, it changes our core game mechanics as well. This is quite possibly the biggest change to core Minecraft game mechanics that Minecraft has in fact ever seen. See, like, this just won't do. That's why I figured this would be a good way to grind, guys, because we do got to get this ready for our villagers. We want to bring them back. We want to start our bustling village here. And I know this is a tutorial, but it's a tutorial done in a Let's Play format. So we have to do the fun stuff and things as well. Hi, guy. And that includes, building cool bases and all that. So why don't we go down here, and we'll get started on lighting these up, since we've never really kind of explored those. Oh, hi, guy. Come here. Come here. So, as we were discussing, the sword and shield being the main change. The shield, they changed recipe on numerous times till they came out, well, not numerous, twice, kind of 3 times. There was a part change. Oh, hi guys. To that. Whoop. I still throw my bow from time to time. Skeletons are no faster. As you saw, they duck and weave. Again, this is to kind of go alongside of the core gameplay mechanics. Armor was adjusted. For a while there, protection armor was useless. You may as well run around naked. We are going to kind of revisit that very shortly and see. They apparently did rebalance that. So I would like to kind of experiment with that and see how rebalanced it actually is. Unfortunately, I don't have a fortune pick with me, but I did bring Silky Touch. So if we find any diamonds or anything while we're doing this, we'll just Silky Touch it up. However, they feel, Minecraft feels that they have rebalanced and things are back where they should be with protection armor. Now, part of the rebalancing of just the protection enchantment also meant that the other enchantments are now a little more effective and a little more valuable than they used to be. So, going to the Nether, fire protection is now much more important than it used to be. I mean, that was kind of the problem with the old protection armor, is if you had protection 3 diamond gear, it kind of rendered all the other protection enchantments useless. So to rebalance, you know, protection 4 diamond armor simply isn't going to protect you in the Nether as well as even fire protection will. Okay, we'll throw this here. I have a feeling we're going to get around there from this corner, so yeah, it looks like we will. And that's a Gouda. That's a Gouda. So, you know, there is now more reason to have multiple suits of armor. The shield, they also changed durability on. I do have, as you can see, it's now up to 330. It started at, I think it was 180. So in addition to them making them cheaper to craft with the changes, they also made them last longer, which is very fair. However, your sword blocks squat anymore. And with the rebalances to armor, a creeper will kill your face with some low-level armor if you get a direct hit and you have no way of blocking it. So again, a balance that causes our new shield to be oh so much more important. Let's see, what are kind of some of the other core changes they made? Loot in chests, stuff like enchanted apples. Loot being more randomized. Stuff that you could previously only find in certain areas now spread out evenly across all chests. So they've tried to balance it so specialized items are still special, but just going caving in general, you still have a good chance of finding most specialized items. It is not the case that you will only find certain things in hidden mine shafts or forgotten mine shafts, or however you want to say it anymore, and certain things only in deserts. Now it's pretty balanced where you've got a pretty good chance of getting everything, all the things, in all the places. Bat, move. I don't want to have to kill you. Hi, guy. So again, that just kind of gives us more reason to kind of move about our world and explore all the things, which I think is invaluable. Bat. Along with those kind of core combat and discovery mechanics, One of the other major changes that is most noticeable is all the updated sounds. So from witches having a creepy laugh to chests now having more than one sound. A lot of people think chests just have a new sound. Go spam a chest for a little while, because most people have missed this. The chest actually has... Where's my bow? Oops, I guess I hit the wrong button. The chest actually has the old sound intact still. It just plays infrequently now, in addition to the new sounds. So we have that. Mob AI. One of the other big cores, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. So now, the mob trap of the skeleton horse floating out in the water or running around on land, and when you approach him, kapow, he gets hit by lightning and spawn in the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse to punch you in the penis and kill your face. That would definitely be the biggest change. Bat, I don't want to hurt you, Bat. Just trying to light up all the things. Give our villagers a fighting chance by not having a million spots for other bad dudes to spawn around here. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Batty Poo? And if I make the villagers safe, by default, I make you safe, Mr. Bat. So, I've held off on some of these things, partly because it was a new world and you don't do them until you're ready, but partly because before I introduce them into the series, I wanted to kind of, make sure Mojang had the final tweaks in place, because a year from now when somebody's watching this, I don't want them to get snapshot information instead of actual 1.9 information. So now that those stuff and things are finalized, we're kind of there, guys. We're kind of where we're going to be to actually go over those things. So we are going to go after the Four Horsemen. We are going to go to the Nether to see the new and improved... To the end to see the new and improved fight with the Ender Dragon. Because yes, people, the Ender Dragon got its own rather elaborate, rather unique changes as well. That was a thing. Do we leave any goodies around here? So, in keeping with all this, we should kind of discuss the rough timeline I said way back when was, 40 or 50 episodes, we'd beat the dragon and quote-unquote beat the game. Not that that means it's the end of the series, or by any means covers all there is to do in Minecraft. Well, that means we gotta start getting ready for that, peeps. And we got the diamond armor. I knew I forgot some iron. Always take the iron. So, we're getting pretty close to being there, peoples. I mean, you got the iron, that's like your core gear, or iron. You got the diamond gear, that's the core thing, right? And we want to get those elytra wings so we can check out the flying mechanics. Flying in Minecraft without being creative. Wow, it's a thing now, people. We get to do it. It's going to be awesome. What else have they changed? Yes, the food mechanic. Now, you do not need to have full food to regen health. You simply have to eat some food. So you simply have to have some food. I feel like we missed something back here. Forget it. It's lit up. That's kind of the core part. Where'd we come in? Left, 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 left. Left leads up. Usually. Yes. We took care of back here, right? Yes, we already did all this stuff and things back there. So yeah. What else did they rebalance? Let's see. Villager IA for the most part, or AI for the most part stays unchanged, which is a good thing. That means villager farms still mostly work the way they did in 1.8. However, with the changes to mob AI and the changes they made to some of the block mechanics being the way they are, mob farms have completely changed. Now, there are some exceptions to that, so why don't we go over the exceptions, because that would probably be the easiest way of doing this, since there's fewer exceptions. If you have been following along with the tutorial to date, so to speak, should we go down here? I hear lava, so yes, we should definitely go down here. If you have been following along with the series so far, be quiet, dude. You would see, and it's... don't tell me there's a zombie spawner down here. You would see that my skeleton spawner farm, which is largely an old design, well, it is an old design, hasn't changed from what you would see in 1.8 or 1.710 or any of the rest of them for that matter. I want more than that. So, for the most part, spawners are the exception to our rule here. Spawners still work with conventional mob farm mechanics. So you can still use the water to push them. You can still use your drop traps. You can still use your suffocation traps and the like. All that still, for the most part, works the way it did in 1.8. Now, that being said, I should bring something up that I still see a lot of people do, or did see a lot of people do in 1.8, and you should avoid doing in 1.9, because it doesn't work. They fixed it in 1.8. This looks like a big one. We could be in here for a while. And that is lava blades, people. If you're using lava blades in your farms, stop. Stop right now. Change it to a drop or a suffocation trap. That exploit, well, it's really not an exploit, but that change was made quite some time ago. Lava blades, yes, they still kill the mobs and you will still get some drops, and I would like to emphasize that. Some drops. Lava blades burn all your rare drops. All of them. All the time. There's like still a minute chance you could get some, I guess. I'm sure, you know, if I say all the time, without exception, I'm gonna get somebody in the feed, but I have a lava blade and I still get stuff and things. Yeah, you know what? Maybe you do. 1 out of every 50. I could see that. It could still be a thing. It could still happen. But the changes were made some time ago to prevent lava blades giving you rare loot in mob farms. So, as I said, whoa, we're gonna back off here, because nope, you stay right there. One of you fine, 2 of you at the same time, that not a fan of. Let's clear that out of the way so we can run here if we need be. I see you. Okay, down to 1. Hopefully down to 1. Yay? Nay? Are we good? Yeah, so stop using them. Now, some of the other big changes. If you watch my mob farm, and so far it is confirmed that it works. Any moving floor designs no longer function. They have changed the way that blocks interact with pistons when you are shifting a floor, so that the mobs no longer fall through them. At the moment, and I say at the moment because I have a feeling this will change sometime within 1.9, they have left soul sand, so you can still use moving floor designs with soul sand. But at the moment, that is the only block that works. And I have seen some tutorials from the snapshot period where they mentioned half slabs still working. That is incorrect information, people. Go get your slow sand, because the half slabs do not work anymore. They did for a snapshot, and they patched it. So you now have to go to the Nether to get something to make your moving floor mob farm. It's just that simple. And again, this seems to be going along the pattern that, while they're not trying to break mob farms or break any core game mechanics, what they do seem to be doing is trying to tweak them so that in single player... Oh, hi, guy. You are still forced to kind of run around and check out all the stuff and things. Can you, like, just... Can I hit your shoulder? No, didn't think so. Bring it, tough guy. Where are you coming from? We gotta have a spawner down here. This is too many of them. Yeah, there's a spawner. Where's your spawner at? Actually, that'd be kind of cool if we have a zombie spawner down here. That'd be a nice thing to find, don't you think? Although it looked like they were coming from... You stupid skeleton. Come here. Come here. Come on. You might be great at sniping around... I see your face. You might be great at sniping around corners, man, but so am I. Ah, yes. The cooldown on the weapons. I suppose we should talk about that. Dude. Go away. So now having the cooldown. Let's go over that in detail, shall we? Weapons have a cooldown. They also have newly refreshed damage. The sword is still the best weapon overall in most instances. Now, when I say this, I am referring to strictly local player play, or local single player play. Most of the time, the sword is still balanced to be the best. Whoa! Thank God we had a shield, or we would be dead. Still balanced to be the best all-around weapon. Now, the changes are to give variety in PvP. So, peeps, if you happen to be a PvP fan, we'll go over the differences. Axes, by far and foremost, deal the most damage. They also have the longest recharge. Pardon me a second, people. I have to deal with a cat that's doing something he shouldn't be. Sorry, peeps. Cat's on the dinner table. You know, you can't let them do the stuff and things. They're gonna try. So every once in a while, you gotta run back and say, hey, no, you're not allowed to do that. Bad cat. So yes, where were we? Did we just find a huge... Of course we did. We were discussing weapon cooldown, etc. Now, as I said, the axe has absolutely the highest damage. However, it has the longest recharge time. The sword happens to have the next best damage level, but the second longest recharge time. Followed by the shield, slightly lower damage than the sword, however, a much faster recharge time. That looks bad. Yeah. I thought that looked bad, and I was right. Let's go just kind of clear down here. Now, the hoe, of course, leads the way. Is this a safe area? We probably have to block some blocks off. The hoe is our leader, our fearless leader, in terms of speed and shortest cooldown time. So, you can kind of mix it up for different styles of holy crap. gameplay. I'm starting to think I'm not going to get all this done in this episode, peeps. We got a lot to explore in this jungle area of ours, which is a good thing, because we could use the resources. And really all that matters is we get the stuff closest to the surface anyways. So, you know, if it takes me a long time, it's not the end of the world. I can do it little by little, as long as the cave entrance is within kind of zombie freak out and chase after the villager range are covered, we're good to go. So yeah, I'm going to, I think, take a screenshot of this, because that looks like it opens up into ravine, which is something I'm definitely interested in for resources. So let's do the stuff and things and take our screenshot. That might be a future episode just for the fun of it. Why not, right, peeps? We'll take the iron while we're here, though, because, well, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Alright, there we go. So you now have a different variety of PvP, and if you're a PvPer, that's great. Enjoy the stuff and things. Me, not so much. I'm still just going to enchant my shield and battle bad dudes, or enchant my sword as well. Speaking of enchants, yes, the shield can actually, and we have yet to do it, carry enchantments. However, they have to be done via book and anvil. Not much has changed in terms of the anvil. The other major changes would be the mending enchantment and Frostwalker. These are things I think we will cover. However, I don't know. I would like to cover them in a timely manner, but in the same sense, I really don't like spawning stuff like that in. I'd rather us find it in the wild. You know what I mean? Oh, we forgot to block stuff off, didn't we? So why don't we take a moment of love of this game and block ourselves in here and block off the stuff and things. Here, you come here. We need one of those, because of course I didn't bring a crafting table. Do we have potatoes here? Maybe we'll hold on to that. So Frostwalker, an enchantment you can put on your boots that allows you to walk across water and turn it into ice. Now there is a cooldown on the ice where it turns back into water, and that's, you know, to be expected. Oh, we can probably go like that as well. And the other one being the mending enchantment. Now with mending, very simple, you can apply that enchantment to a sword, tool, weapon, whatever, and if that sword, tool, weapon... Oh, we did get some ender pearls. Sweet! We're probably going to need those, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, we got no redstone or anything to block off, so stuff and things. If you hold that, and you can hold it in your offhand as well while you're fighting and playing, that will give you the ability... That's really freaking me out. Come on, buddy. Drop from up top, because I have a funny feeling that's where you are. Although it looks like we could maybe cut in there from here, and then we don't really have to worry about the penises dropping on our heads. It just looks like one of those areas where if you're not careful... See what I'm saying? So let's go like that. And then let's maybe go up this way. Okay, not as bad as we thought. And let's go down this way. So where was I? We were covering mending, Frostwalker, cooldowns. What else is there? Other than a huge ravine. Epic caving adventure. Okay, where are you, dude? Because I know, like... You're going to come down here and fall on my face and knock me in here, and I don't like that. So we're going to go like that. That'll at least prevent that. Is this just a big drop into that ravine? Yes, it seems like it is. So we'll leave that. So we've got, which way was up here that we have to go deal with? There. Of course, because I had my bow. Ah, freaking creepers! I knew it, guys. What did I say? That's an area where a creeper will fall on your face and blow your face off. Oh, zombie villager. Dude, we kind of want one of you around here. I really am not happy about that, because we want one for the purpose of tutorials and stuff and things. Is there any safe way to get up there? Like this way, maybe? What if we do this, huh? Yeah? Yeah? Is that better? I totally lost what we were talking about after that creeper blew up my face, guys. Jeez, would you guys just stop with the blowing up all the time? Frickin' creepers, man. You're messing with my mojo here, creepers. I guess that's their job, huh? Creepers always be creeping. Ah, so what else do we have to cover? Oh, we're at 32 minutes already. Lovely. We covered mob farms. We did the little, whoa, stuff and things chat there. How did I miss that? No thank you. You. Suck it. Mob farms. Jesus, are you freaking kidding me? Just get it done and over with. Make a new shield. What is with all the creepers? We're approaching the end of this episode, I think, people. Yeah, what else do we have to cover? Well, actually, that zombie villager just brought one thing kind of right to us, I guess. And that is the texture changes. Oh, no. I've had enough of you guys today. You know, notably, the one of the zombie villagers. You have got to be kidding me. Does this go up? Good. We found a way up. That's good, because we got to end the episode here, peeps. We're going on forever. However, I am going to mark upstairs, so I know this is kind of where we left off. Oh, actually, I think this is the way that's going into our village. Well, that works out perfect, peeps. Yes. Seriously? No. Not in my village. Frickin', I said... Well, if that isn't the perfect ending to an episode, I don't know what is here, peoples. I really don't know what is. So, yeah. What else do we have to cover? I guess there's, you know, those were kind of the bulk of, they called it the combat update for a reason. So, the textures of the Zomberts changing as well. You know, really, other than the fact that they intentionally broke some mob farms on us, there's not that much outside of the combat changes. One thing I do want to bring up, and we are going to explore this, they did patch the ability to get up on the ceiling of the Nether back in 1.8. I believe it was 1.82 or 1.83. I remember being ready to go build a gold farm up there, and the patch came through, and I had already installed it, so I was like, crap, guess I won't do it then. Great! But there is apparently a new exploit, and credit goes to Zuma. If you want to watch his tutorials on kind of the inner mechanics, that's where I get not all my information, but a lot of quick 5-minute shots at what's new and changed. He's very good at doing it short and concise. He's the man. Now, he has explained in kind of one of his last updates that apparently we can still get there with minecarts and rails. So we'll probably check that out, and we'll see what else goes on there. Now, that being said, like I said, we should be at the end of the episode here. If you enjoyed, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe and help the channel out, help a brother out, would ya? But we're going to go back to a multi-episode a week model on 1.9. I was kind of holding out for this. So yes, you're getting one today, guys. There's still going to be the regular Tuesday and probably one later in the week as well. Start checking out the channel again for those more frequent updates. I hope you enjoyed our little chat. I know it wasn't the most entertaining of visuals while we were doing it, but you know, it's important just to kind of do the overhaul. So I hope to see you in the next episode. Once again, smash that like and subscribe. See ya! Bye!